last week, BINI released a brand new mini album, and we dove into their most recent song that they have off that album, that they did a music video for at least, called Blush, and I loved it. It was amazing. It was fun. It was catchy. It was really topical and like a summer anthem, basically, in my opinion. And I decided that instead of diving into the rest of the album just by myself, I just might as well dive into it with you guys. So that's why today we're going to dive into one of those songs called Step Back. This is just an official official lyric video instead of music video. So still going to be able to enjoy it. And actually it's nice because I get to see the lyrics without having to turn on captions and hope they're not wrong. But regardless, I'm very excited to dive into this. But before we do, guys, if you'd like to check out other content that I post outside of my YouTube channel, then go ahead and check out my Patreon, where I post exclusive content that you can only find over there. And then also, if you didn't know, I release music too. So if you want to check out my most recent song called Tonight, go ahead and click in the description down below. You can find both those down there. If you do, I greatly appreciate it. Hope to see you guys over there. Now let's go ahead and dive into this and see what BINI has for us. Here we go. Oh. Step back, I don't like it like that. Oh, I like this.
Said I'ma save it, but I take that back. Thought you were quitting, you got no call back. Ooh. Don't you be hating, you misbehaving. Hate to break it to you, stay mad.
I love this. Oh my god. Oh shit, Mika is about to come in with a sick rap like she always does. But I love this actually. This is really cool to like see like almost a very like inspirational type of track for the ladies, if you will, because you can tell that it very much is this idea of almost making the right choice for a lady. Because the fact they're saying step back, I don't like you like that. They're saying this in terms, I think, of the idea that, let's say they met some guy, they were hanging out and he made a move too soon, something like that, or he came on too strong, and they're like, whoa, step back. I don't like you like that. I don't even know you that well yet, and you already trying to like make us like really really serious or whatnot, and almost in a very pretty direct way, almost saying like, I'm not even into you. I don't even want anything to do with you. Like, yeah, we hung out, we had a good time, but the vibes aren't there. I'm not feeling you out. I'm not feeling what you're bringing and whatnot. Your vibes are off. Your attitude ain't right. Whatever the case may be is turning her off from this guy. And so I love that it's almost a song that seems like it's supposed to inspire women to be willing to and be brave enough to say no. Just something as simple as just no. I'm not into you. I don't want to be with you. No. Just no should be enough for a lady. If a woman tells a guy, no, I'm not interested, I don't want to be with you, I don't have the same feelings that I have as you might have for me, a guy should be able to say, do you know what? Cool. Awesome. I think we had a great time, and thank you for being honest with me and being direct with me. Maybe we can be friends. And leave it at that. But no, guys don't know how to say, respond properly to no. I don't know what it is. It's one thing that I hate about my gender, is that guys don't know how to just accept a no. Like, bro, you're getting rejected. Accept it. Move on. She ain't the one for you. You're not the one for her. There's somebody else out there that's going to like you and love you for who you are and whatnot. And that's okay. That's okay. But it's really cool because I feel like we don't really get a lot of songs like this where women are inspired to not be afraid to say no. And believe me, I know how dangerous it is out there for you ladies. Trust me. I know some of these guys can be really scary and very pushy and, you know, sometimes very over controlling. So I get it. Sometimes it is very hard for that, to be able to say no and to really stand your ground. But I really love that BINI is, you know, making that stance for us in a way, saying, yo, ladies, don't be afraid to say no, because you don't have to be with this guy. You know, don't feel obligated, because you're not obligated to owe him anything. If you're not into him, nope. See you later. Sayonara. Goodbye. That easy. So yeah, it's a really cool idea that we have a song like this being given to us by BINI. I love that. What a great message that we just don't really hear in the music industry, which is awesome. Don't know, yeah.
Shake it up, you make my head hurt. You want the keys all the time and the passwords. I need my space, take it backwards. Hold it back, run a lap, cause you light work.
Woo!
Real iffy, boy, keep it real icky.
Yeah, Stacy.
At the top, I'm real picky. Queens with me, and we're giving no pity. I'm a highlight, get him out of my sight.
Ha! I'm a highlight, get him out of my sight. I love that. See, the fact that they, I should say, are saying, but we can keep it cool. That's almost like the idea, I feel like, of saying, hey, we can still be friends if you want to. We can still hang out and be cool, like literally cool together. But if you're gonna be all like, you know, little negative Nancy here and be like, why don't you want to date me? Then bye bye. You know, if you can't accept the rejection and still be well, because let's be honest, sometimes girls really do just want to be friends with a guy, but guys don't know how to keep in their pants, if you will, in a very, very unfortunately terrible way of saying it, but it's true. Like, you know, guys have such a hard time of just accepting rejection, and they just want to let the girl go completely, where it's like, what? You can have a really cool friend here, though, in your life still. If you really liked hanging out with her, and she really liked hanging out with you, why don't you keep that and just be good friends? Like, that can happen. That can be a thing. But no, it's like, guys, it's a relationship or nothing at all with guys. It's very, very annoying, I feel like. But, man, I'm really bagging on my own gender today. But anyways, it's true. It's not, you can't tell me it's not true. Like, come on. But yeah, I think that's where that line comes from.
But we can keep it cool. I'm not the one for you. Step back, and I like you like that. Step back.
Step back, step back.
Too bad,
I love that
baby, you
part.
can
I love
keep
the call outs.
Too bad. Wait, listen up. Say checkmate, we stay fab, we so fab. Caught you fooling round. Need to break it to ya. I don't even know you. Look in my best, you want me, but you can't. I'm sorry, quick flex, I'm cautious. Step back, just a little. You already know we're different. Me and the guys, a misfit, show you the door. Don't miss it. Step back.
Great callback there on a very clever like way of saying, you know, don't let the door hit you on the way out, kind of thing. Like saying, oh wait, sorry, hang on.
Misfit, show you the door.
Show you the door, don't miss it. Like, don't let the door hit you on the way out. Don't miss it. Like, it might hit you in the back. I think that's what they're going for with that. That's cool. I like that.
We're different, me and my guys. A misfit, show you the door. Don't miss it. Step back, just a little. Step back. Step back. I don't like you like that. Step back. Too bad, baby, you can keep that.
I love the vibes of this. It's so sassy.
Wait, listen up. Say checkmate, we stay fab, we so fab. Caught ya, fooling round. Hate to break it to ya, I don't know ya. Step back, I don't like you like that. Step back, I don't like you like that. Step back.
Hell yeah. That was so fun. This is the thing that's so great about BINI. Not only are their title tracks incredible, but they absolutely serve up on the B-sides also. Like I said before, I keep saying this over and over again. I hate to be like a broken record, but BINI just does not put out a bad song. They're physically incapable of it. every song they release is such a banger with an incredible message. They deliver on the vocals, deliver on the production. When there's a music video, the music videos are slaying. The choreography is incredible. Like I said, these girls are the real deal. They are one of the best to do it in the entire Asian music industry. And I love the fact that they are finally getting that recognition they deserve by being able to perform at Coachella the other day, which is so cool. And I really hope that really kind of pushes them into even more stardom. And I hope that we see them being able to do like more like world tour type stuff. Like I want to see them be the first Filipino group to like just do everything. Like I mean, the first like female, I think just Filipino group in general. I think to play at Coachella. I think in general. So like I want to see them be like the first ones to like play in a stadium in the United States or something like that, you know? Like I want to see them be the first ones to be able to do like a proper full world tour, playing countries that have never had Filipino group there or whatnot. I want to see them flourish so much and just become the absolute massive stars that I know they are and should be, or should be recognized as, I guess I'll say. But yeah, I mean, my gosh, what a great song, what a great message for the ladies. And coming from a guy myself, look, if a guy is not giving you the right vibes, if you aren't feeling them right, if they just feel like there's just something off about them, that you just genuinely don't feel like you need that person in your life, say no. That is okay. I'm saying that as a guy, okay? If a lady tells me no, I am mature enough and smart enough to know that no means no. Like, yeah, does it suck? Of course. We hate being rejected. Girls hate being rejected too. It's not just a guy thing. But no means no. And that's what a lot of guys don't understand. And that's where you all absolutely are allowed to put your foot down. Do not feel like you need to bend over backwards for these men and settle for them or whatnot because you're afraid of, what could happen. That's why I always say too, if you're out there on a date, you make sure you got somebody close by that you have them on speed dial in case you need help or whatnot. You have your parent on speed dial, a brother, a best friend or whatnot. If you are obviously in a very uncomfortable situation with a guy that you're on a date with and you need to be escaped or have an escape route, make sure you have that person ready to go. I'm not saying obviously have them in in the parking lot waiting or something like that, but have them aware that you are going on this date and whatnot, and then that way that if all else fails, if you have to step away to go to the bathroom, you can go there, call them, text them, have them come pick you up and whatnot, and then that way you can get home safely and you won't be stalked or something like that, or whatever the case may be. So yeah, just what a phenomenal message. I feel like this is just one of the most crucial messages for women out there, and I love that BINI is giving this message to you guys, because it's really important that you ladies hear this, and I love that. So yeah, but anyways guys, I can't wait to dive into the rest of the album's songs. I think that there might be only like one more that I haven't heard, I think, so we'll see. But otherwise, I'm definitely enjoying diving this with you guys, so yeah. But anyways, with that being said, there we go. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and drop a like, subscribe to the channel, clicking down below. I'll go ahead and place my post for a BINI over here, and your channel must reach action if you're not already over here. As always, thank you all so much for watching, your support, and I will see you all in the next